And we are about to start, so people please take your seats. Nyt istumaan, ohjelma alkaa pian.
Hyvää iltaa, arvon juhlaväki. On todella hienoa olla takaisin täällä Helsingissä. Minä olen Joni Lappalainen, toimin Suomen pelinkehittäjät ry:n hallituksen puheenjohtajana. Ja on todella hienoa olla avaamassa täällä tätä tilaisuutta yhdessä Marinan kanssa. Ja pitemmittä puheitta on aika sanoa, että Suomen peliala on maailman paras. Ja tämä on suurena kiitoksena tietenkin meidän yhteisöllisyyden ja avoimen tiedonjaon takia. Moni teistä on saattanut huomata, että täällä on muutoksia tapahtunut viimeisen parin vuoden kaaloihin nähden. Ja yksi tärkeimpänä asiana tämän vuoden Suomen pelinkehittäjä ry:n muutoksista on se, että jäsenistö viime vuonna halusi siirtää huomattavasti enemmän huomiota juurikin tähän tiedon ja osaamisen jakoon ja meidän kilpailukyvyn kehittämiseen. Tästä syystä Suomen pelinkehittäjät ry on näkyvästi esillä tänä syksynä Helsinki Games Weekillä. Ja pakko myöntää, että tällä kertaa meillä on Tampere tosi hyvin edustettu. Kuten tästä kuuluukin. Ja ihan tästä syystä niin kuin tuleekin mieleen, Marina, sinun sanat 2 vuotta sitten, että ehkä ensi kertaa Tampere.
Indeed. Why are we in Helsinki? We're both from Tampere. Hi everyone, my name is Marina Hallikainen. I'm representing the board of Neogames here today. Good to see you all. One thing Joni mentioned, constant change, or change is constant. So there's a few changes in the gala tonight. I hope everybody's enjoying it. Let's celebrate the games that were released last year. Amazing job, Finnish Game Industry. Let's give a bit of an applaud. You are all amazing together, sharing knowledge, working together. We are the best game industry in the world, right? And so without further ado, we wish you the best night, and we welcome our host, Teemu Haila from Metaplay.
Good evening, everyone. Dear friends, I'm so happy to say this. Dear friends and colleagues, let me also welcome you from my behalf to the Finnish Game Awards. We're back, right? Let's do it. It is the world's leading Finnish Games Gala, already 11th time in a row, so that is something. And obviously, we have our esteemed audience here tonight in the beautifully put Ravintola Töölö, but also we have the rest of Finland tuning in through the live stream. So obviously, welcome to all of you, regardless of where you're at the moment. I want to begin by just acknowledging that, hey, this stuff is made by real people, so let's, give a round of applause to the organizers of tonight, so Pelinkehittäjät ry and Tapaus as well, and tonight's sponsors, without which none of this would be possible, and it's quite a list, so let me get this right. Tonight is sponsored by our gold sponsors, Colossal Order and Supercell, as well as Dreamloop, yes, Fingersoft, Housemarque, Hype, Metacore, Next Games, Red Links, Remedy, Small Giant Games, and Metaplay. And we're all super happy to have you here. Yes, that is a good list, 12 companies. It's a community event, and tonight is going to be a lot of fun. So, housekeeping first. Obviously, we have got plenty of seating in the front and standing room and bars at the back. You will find toilets downstairs. Smoking, please, outside. You should know this by now. And our main program will run for about 1.5 hours. Let's see how we get on with that. After which, there will be some light food, and then we will have some more drinks and more fun for the rest of the evening. The last calls will be at 10:30, and doors will close at 11, so there's plenty of time for mingling after the official program. And obviously, as always, we're observing the Finnish Games Industry Code of Conduct, so let's keep tonight enjoyable for everyone. But that goes without saying, right? So, we all know that to celebrate games is to celebrate the people who make the games. So, tonight, you and I, together, we will be giving out awards in 8 categories to people who have, economy be damned, be doing something amazing over the past year. We will be awarding things for both individuals and teams and companies. and more on that in a little bit. And you are permitted, no, obliged to take photos and post them, but only if you use the official hashtags of today, so FGA24 and hashtag Finnish Game Awards. Do that. But to get started, as is tradition, we will open the show with an opening speech, juhlapuhe. Sounds better in Finnish. And we always want to tackle something, a hard topic for the industry. And just me thinking about it, few topics have been as sort of pervasive and important as how do we grow the industry year after year? How do we bring more people into the industry? Because as I said, it's the people that make the games. And obviously, I'm talking about education, obviously I'm talking about immigration, and specifically, immigration, kind of hard. Especially nowadays, if you look at the topics of the day, there's a lot to do. But tonight, we will hear more about it directly from the top. So please help me introduce our guest speaker, juhlapuhuja of the day, the Director General of the Finnish Immigration Services, Migri. So Ilkka Hahtela, please come to the stage. Take it away.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for having me here tonight. It's so nice to see you all. We have 300 talents over here tonight, and of course our role is to get more into Finland in the future, and we try to help you to get them. So that's very, very cool thing that you invited me and want me to make this speech. It's truly an honor to be with you tonight. This is glorious Finnish gala, and of course, Finnish Immigration Service want to be part of this in the future and want to make friendship and cooperation with you in the future more efficient than today. I think this is testament to the partnership between Finnish gaming industry and our agency. We see the future as a common way. We understand that Finland needs growth, needs more speed to economic, and of course we have to do it together. You are the builders of the future, and we try to help you to build that kind of Finland in the future. In Finnish Immigration Service, we are committed to the goals set by the Finnish government. For our part, we do everything we can to achieve the goals set for us. A good example of this commitment is the aim to ensure the permit applicants and employers can rely on the promise of 1 month maximum processing time, as outlined in the government program. And we are in the right path. I'm happy to inform you that the average application processing time for the specialist is currently 12 days, and fast track line takes only 7 days. Thanks. But we have also made progress on together with Employment and Economic Development Services and the Ministry of Economic Affairs and Employment. We have reduced the processing time of resident permits for employed persons to an average of 41 days in February 2024 from the previous year's figure of 77 days. In February this year, the average processing time was 23 days for first permits and 21 days for extended permits. A year earlier, it was 44 days and total processing time was 66 days, so we got half of it. So we are in the right path. But still there is work to be done, and we have to do it together. So in the future we can still be faster, and in the same time ensure that abuses and prevent it through the permit procedures and rise the customer satisfactory even higher. The next challenge is to speed up the processing of citizenship applications, and that's our next challenge, and I'm sure we can do it in the future, and we have to use automatization and speed up our processes as well. So I want to take this opportunity tonight to confirm our commitment to working hand in hand with the gaming industry. I understand the unique challenges and opportunities you face, and I hope you continue to foster an environment where talent can thrive and innovation can flourish. I wish you all an excellent evening. Thank you once again for inviting me to speak tonight, and I look forward to the interesting discussions later tonight. So thank you.
Thank you, Ilkka. And I think it's time to start with our first category of today. And as you know, games are the biggest mass medium of our times. There are games for everyone, everyone plays games, and that means that games and successful games come in all shapes and sizes. And that's why our first category of today celebrates the small, the clever, and the innovative. We want to hear about and we want to see games that tell us something new about what games can be. So, to introduce the We Love Games Excellence Award, please help me introduce to the stage Natasha Skult and Vesa Raudasoja from We Love Games Board of Directors.
We can use this one, I believe. Hello, Finnish Games Industry and the world as we are streaming. So
hey,
most of
thank you, and thank you for the very, very warm welcome for us.
So most of you know us, but let's do it once again. Natasha Skult and
Vesa Raudasoja.
And we are also co-founders, many co-founders of the We Love Games organization. Now, just want to make sure. Who loves games? We love games, that's right. And that's exactly what we are celebrating. This is the first time that we are actually introducing this award as official Finnish Game Awards additional celebration of more diverse games made in Finland. And there are dozens of indie games made every year, which, let's be honest, not many are actually even aware of these games that are coming and being actually incredible successes out there in the global market. And with this award, we want to highlight and really celebrate indie developers. So We Love Games, for the past 5 years, we had annual conference here in Finland and abroad as a hybrid conference even before COVID. And this year, that's not different. We are also going to have a conference in autumn, but we are actually together with the IGDA Finland Leadership Day and Pocket Gamer Connects Helsinki, making it into 5 days of celebrating excellence of Finnish games industry here in Helsinki as a Finnish Games Week. So, woo! And of course, we are very much welcoming everyone to join us as partners, as well as maybe side events and so on, but you can talk to Chris Hamilton, Vesa, or me anytime, as we are really happy to organize even more stuff for us as devs to devs. But now, that's not all we do for indies. Vesa, can you tell us more about the Indie Game Alliance?
Oh, yes, okay. So, We Love Games Indie Alliance. It's a program, just checking that I'm taking everything right. We Love Games India Alliance program with a mission to support independent game developers and diversity goals in games industry globally. The aim of the program is to empower independent developers to grow together through cross-promoting collaboration and community support.
And it's completely free, of course, to be part of it, as we everything do non-profit. And now...
And can I?
Yes.
So, if you want to know more how to join all that jazz, so wlovegames.com/Indie Alliance. Check it out.
That's the place to go, yes.
Please.
And now, let's see the nominees of We Love Games Excellence Award. Huge congrats to all the nominees, because I can tell you the committee we have been working with had a really, really hard time.
And fun.
Oh yeah, they had so much fun. There were dozens of games made last year by indie developers. So indies, keep rocking, let's do this. And now, may we have an envelope?
We have an envelope.
Oh God, shaky hands. Oh, thank you. Please. Oh, shaky hands, shaky hands. Oh God, let's see who it is, because yeah, it's gonna be surprise for many.
All righty then.
The winner
And
is...
the winner is...
3, 2, 1. After
Dream by Jesse
Makkonen. Jesse, do join us to the stage. Huge congrats, Jesse. Well deserved. This is yours.
Thanks. Photo.
Yes. Would you like to say some words?
Yes, please.
Not really know, but thank you.
And thank you, everyone. Let's enjoy the rest of the program.
Awesome. Thank you. See ya.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Exit stage left. That's how we roll. I think we're off to a good start. Let's get going. So, the next category of today is an individual award. So as you know, as we all know, the Finnish community, the Finnish game development community, is not maybe, but definitely the strongest, most vibrant developer community in the whole world, right? Yes. And that's amazing, because it is. But, shockingly, it doesn't happen by itself. So in fact, there are hundreds of volunteers every single year putting together events like this and the hundreds of meetups across Finland. And specifically IJDA Finland has been very, very, very strong over the years, especially being local, and I think that's super important. So this award, IGDA Volunteer of the Year Award, is really about celebrating individuals who put in the hours day after day and sort of go do the extra mile to make our communities what they are. So please invite to the stage the person who's going to give out the award, the amazing, the dazzling, the sparkling Hal from IGDA Finland, chair of the board. Boom.
Hello, and thank you for that introduction. Can you believe it? Last year when I stood on this stage, some people said I looked like a villain, which is weird. So I thought to myself, if it's a villain you want, a villain you get. But I think we're not here just to celebrate villains. I hope that we're not. No, I'm here in front of you, all you darlings, and the streaming people, to talk about the community that we have here, which is fantastic, like Teemu mentioned, and as we all know, because we're here, and we're watching, and we're celebrating, we're part of this thing that we're doing. And IGDA Finland has been a part of that for 21 years now, this year. And last year, we organized, actually, Teemu had very good numbers there, pretty on the ball, roughly 100 events across Finland, and then a handful of non-IGDA events that we helped with, such as the Finnish Game Awards, or at Assembly, or like We Love Games, and other things, because we're all together in this community. And the reason why we could do this is because we have volunteers, because we are volunteers. At the last IGDA meetup, I talked with someone, and we came up with an unofficial way of explaining what IGDA kind of is within the game industry. See, IGDA Finland is kind of the, well, not the industry, but the community. IGDA Finland is kind of the Illuminati of the game industry community. But I want to make it clear, the good kind, the fun kind of Illuminati. The reason is because we have people everywhere, because we've been around for over 2 decades now. And in that time, we've had people way back in the days, and then a little less, and then even less. And then today, we have volunteers. And some of these people have then gone to start their own studios or joined other studios. And that's why we have this very vast network of people everywhere. And even on top of that, we have volunteers everywhere. Even here tonight, among you, on your left and your right might be a volunteer. They've helped you register. They've helped you guide you around here. They even help us here with the awards. So I'd like to ask like a very big thank you to all these volunteers making this happen. This is you guys. Thank you. This is my last year as the chair. I started as the chair in January 2020, full of confidence, new ideas, and a fresh board to do this all with. March, April 2020, things changed a little bit. The pandemic hit, and we were still confident, but less ideas. We were thinking, how can we do? What can we do? We can't do events. What can we do to help our community to make it better? And we realized we can make it better by being better ourselves. So we looked inwards, and we decided that we will improve ourselves. We started looking, after 2 decades, there's things that happen because they've always happened. Things get stagnant, so we streamlined a bit, we reinvented ourselves a little bit. But one thing really stood out, and I think the current term for that is DEI, so diversity, equity, and inclusivity. And this is something that we thought about a lot, and this ties into the person that we're awarding tonight. Because they have steadfastly and at all times been working on this. And it's been a real pleasure to have someone that you can trust that really cares about these things. And when I say things, I want to make it clear that we're talking about many things. We're talking about nationality, we're talking about age, we're talking about gender, sexuality, we're talking about religion, all of this, and more. At the moment, roughly a little bit over 1/3 of our industry is non-Finns. A little bit under 1/3 is women. Roughly 5+% is something else. They are NBs or whatever they want to call themselves. And we want to make sure that we can look and help all of these people and be for them. And that's why it's been honestly a pleasure to get to know this person through the board and through their work, continues to work to push us to be better, to push the community to be better and more open for everyone to join here and to be part of this and make games with us and be with us. So, envelope, please. Thank you. The IGDA Volunteer of 2023. Nova Salmivaara.
I hate you for springing this on me so suddenly. No warning whatsoever, but thank you so much, and thank you for this community that has been very, very welcome for all kinds of people, people like me and people like you in the audience. Thank you for making this such a safe space to be myself, to be yourselves, and see so many people. Tonight here is I don't know, I'm pretty speechless, so I guess I hope you guys have a fun evening, and if you have any concerns about anti-harassment, you can contact me. I'm a volunteer at this event.
Perfection. So then, in our opening speech, we heard about immigration and foreign talent, but as I mentioned, that's only one part of the puzzle. There's the other half, education. Because as you know, all successful companies are a combination of disillusioned and jaded seniors, as well as energetic and mostly harmless juniors. So education is our way to get new talent to energize our companies. And that is why we are here with our next category, celebrating young professionals who have come together as a team to make something great. I'm obviously talking about the Bit1 game development competition, and to tell you more about that, please welcome to the stage Jonne, as you all know, Taivassalo from Espoo Game Lab. Ooh.
Wow. Super excited to be here and presenting you the winners of this year Bit1 competition. So, Bit1 is the biggest game competition here in Finland for students all around. And it's been organized since 2018, and the quality of the games, the competition gets harder every year. This year, 2024, we already held the competition, and it was held by Espoo Game Hub and volunteers all around Finland. We actually had 33 teams, student teams all around Finland on 6 different sites, from east to west, from Kajaani to Turku, all the way to Helsinki to Rovaniemi, and also, I think I did it wrong way on your direction, but who cares? And we also had sites in Jyväskylä and remote site for accessibility. The finals were held a couple of weeks ago in the sponsorship and hosting at the Rovio HQ here in Espoo. Notice. So in the Bit 1 competition, teams compete in 3 different categories: commercial potential, technical execution and quality, and uniqueness. And our final jury chose one game that was definitely stood above any other game in the competition. So without further ado, the winner of Bit 1 competition finals is double spoiled. The winner is Team Pendulo with the game Oddly.
Yeah, I have to say that when we applied to the pre-bit regional competitions about a month ago, I was definitely not expecting to be talking at the Finnish Game Awards at this point. We were actually quite hesitant to even apply to the competition. We had only been working on the game for 3 months and thought we stood no chance, but thanks to all the encouragement from our teachers and other faculty at Aalto, we decided to apply to the game, the competition, and definitely happy that we did so. And well, also a big thanks to our team. It's only us 2 here tonight, but the game was the result of 7 hardworking, dedicated students working for the past 4 months. And really looking forward to working with them for the time to come to make a long-time dream come true for me. And I'll finish off by saying that if anyone wants to try the game or ask anything about it, we'll be here. We have builds of the game on our phones. Hoping to get any feedback from you and any comments you might have. Thank you.
Good.
Well done. The team had their game out in IGDA last Tuesday in the demo corner. I played it, it was good. And you guys should have more demos in the demo corner at IGDA. It's a good way to get to know this stuff. Well done, team. And continuing with the theme of small teams making small games, game development can be a lot of things for a lot of people. But I dare say that most of us in this room are here for the business of making games. But probably you didn't come to the industry because it's such a good business. You came to the industry because game development is the most fun thing a human can do with their pants on. Yes? Yes. And the champion of the culture of developing games is obviously the Finnish Game Jam organization. And our next award, the 4th category of today, is the Champion of the Year. It's really about the people who embody this culture of just do the thing, get it out. So, to tell you more about it is the, and get this, ex-president of the Finnish Game Jam Industries Organization Association, Teemu Kokkonen, let's go.
Thank you, Teemu. Yes, as you all heard, well, apparently it's president resignation season now. So yes, my name is, so hello audience and whoever is on the stream. My name is Teemu Kokkonen, and a couple of weeks ago, I stepped down as a president of Finnish Game Jam and I became a deputy member of the organization. I'm gonna tell a couple of words about this. So I picked up I had the honor to pick up the presidency from the esteemed Anna-Kaisa Kultima, Finnish Game Jam 2020. And as also Halli mentioned, that there was little something coming up in 2020 there. So there's been challenges and difficulties. One thing I remember from Aako is the quote, or the compliment that I got from her is that I'm a person who doesn't drop balls. So I've been trying to live up to that compliment and still trying to do to the best of my ability. But yeah, in 2020 there were challenges, and I'm pretty proud of what we have achieved. So the organization survived the pandemic, and we've managed to also improve our jams and move them to this kind of hybrid direction and online jams as well. But now seems like everything is kind of coming up and starting to live again. And like, for example, the Finnish Game Jam in January was one of the biggest that we've had in recent memory. Over 1,000 jammers in that one. But yes, now I thought that it was a really good time, because we are on a high note, to kind of give the last kind of spark to make the kind of organization live again, and not maybe light it a flame, but you know just to get it rolling. And so we selected a new board and new leadership for Finnish Game Jam, and our new president Jani Grön and also Renzo Harap as the vice president are here today as well. And I would like to give show Ren and Jani and all the Finnish Game Jam crew a really big support, and let's give them a round of applause. Thank you, and good luck to and I'll be of course supporting you folks in the Finnish Game Jam. But anyway, let's talk about quantum physics. Quantum physics can work is an endless well of inspiration for games. For example, the collapse of the superposition. A particle is observed and is rewriting its history to be where it is observed. Or the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, that you cannot know the speed and the position of something at the same time. The more you know about the other, the less you know about something else. And this serves as a little bit of a metaphor for us for example, Quantum Game Jam. And we've known that it's been kind of going on. It's been going pretty well, so we didn't really know where it is at. But last year we observed where it is going, and we noticed that it is actually a really big and really kind of prestigious kind of legacy and a really big event as well. Last year the Quantum Game Jam had also over 1,000 participants, and they had like 37 games as well done. So that's a really huge achievement. And yeah, without further ado, the champion of the year 2023 goes. So the champion of the year goes to a person who doesn't need to make take poetic liberties in discussing of quantum physics, and who has been a really big part of Quantum Game Jam, Laura Piispanen.
Hi, my name is Laura Piispanen, and I was just like introducing myself to some people here, saying like, I'm not sure why I'm here because I'm a quantum physicist, but I guess I know now. So, and I'm going to use this opportunity to say that we are continuing with Quantum Game Jams. So this September, join us and come create games where you can actually apply quantum physics through a quantum computer emulator. We have some special edition little tricklets, so to say, that you can use. So come join us. It's going to be fun, and I really want to see what you will do with quantum physics. And you don't need to know any university level math for that. Just join us. Thank you.
Thank you. And it's one of those times when, what are you doing this weekend? Not much. Just making a game for a quantum computer, that's what. The stuff that's possible. You should join. So, we are about halfway through, which means we are moving from community awards into the official, very official Finnish Games Association awards. And I am contractually obliged to say at this point that use the hashtag FGA24 and hashtag Finnish Game Awards to get that internet fame. But, as you may know, making games is really hard, even at the best of times. And the last year really wasn't the best of times. In fact, some people in this room right now were saying that now might be the most difficult time in the history of games industry to make games. So, that's why this next award category, the Rookie of the Year, celebrates the individuals and the teams who take on the challenge to climb that mountain of insanity that is to found a game studio. Especially, economy be damned. And to tell you more about this, please help me invite to the stage Jussi Ultima and Tuomas Roininen from the Finnish Game Association Board of Directors. Take it away.
Hyvää iltaa, peli-ihmiset. There's a lot of founders among you, a lot of people running companies, and you know it's hard. Like we know it's hard, like we're entrepreneurs and founders ourselves. And that's why we think it's really important to award the Rookie of the Year 2023.
Kuten monet tietää semmoisen lauseen kuin #StartupLife, peliala on hyvin erilainen, se on täynnä sitä. Meillä on ylös ja alas meneviä asioita ja ennen kaikkea meidän pitää onnitella ja hyväksyä ja ennen kaikkea uploadata niitä ihmisiä, jotka ottaa sen voimavaraan ja tekee yrityksen, tekee uuden pelin, hakee sitä voimavaraa siihen uudestaan ja uudestaan.
So the award here goes to a brave team, brave group of individuals, and as running a company is full of ups and downs, let this be an up or a down, like whichever is better. Going downhill or uphill, I never know.
Otetaan kirjekuori vastaan ja katsotaan, kuka saa seuraavan palkinnon. Ennen kaikkea muistakaa, että jokainen on sen arvoinen ja onnitellaan reippaasti.
And the winner is Notovia!
Okay, this was very unexpected, but I would like to thank the people at Dreamloop Games, as well as the people at Neatly Production and Red Stage Entertainment. Thank you very much. Kiitos.
Oh, the ride you're in for. And now, I'd like to think that we are moving on to the big leagues of the awards. Because our next award, the Power Player of the Year, recognizes individuals who, through proverbial blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of time spent, move our industry forwards. Exceptional individuals who have gone above and beyond year after year over their designated positions as game developers for the benefit of the whole industry. You know who you are, and this year we're going to give that award to someone special. So looking forward to this. But to tell you more, please invite to the stage Jani Kahrama and KP Hiltunen from the Games Association and Neogames, respectively. Gentlemen.
You start.
Hi, everyone. So,
Hi.
Forces of nature. In history, we've revered them. We've been afraid of them. We have worshipped them. Occasionally, we've even sacrificed to such. Luckily, that is not the case this evening. We are merely awarding one.
Yes, we are here, among other things, to give away the Power Player of the Year award, which is one of the oldest awards, and it is quite often given to the individual who has been doing a lot of things in the games industry, as Teemu said, surpassing his duties as a game developer. And this year, we actually in the board, when we made the decision, or when the board made the decision, it was a discussion about what kind of values we kind of value at this point. And one of them is somebody who is taking the lead, taking initiatives, making things to happen. And this person we are going to award today is force of nature in the best sense of the word. So the winner is Natasha Skuld.
I wouldn't be able to do anything without any of you. Again, oh my God. Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Well, hello again. Seriously, I have no words other than...
You always have words. Go on.
I mean, I'm trained to, I'm a teacher, I'm a certified teacher. I have to come up with stuff even when I don't know to. But I do know one thing. I wouldn't be able to do what I do without literally all of you, and especially all these puppy eyes Illuminati that we have around with the fellow volunteers, all among you. And also, I would like to invite you to join us and do even more stuff, because as you see, none of our success as the Finnish games industry wouldn't be done without you, people, because companies come and go, people stay, so this is why we are doing. Thank you for being you, and thank you for this award. I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well deserved. And I think I speak for most of the audience when I say, Natasha, I have no idea how you do it. Impressive energy. All right. Now it's time for maybe my favorite category of the evening, because games can take us to times and places that would be otherwise impossible to us. They let us experience things that we could in no way experience otherwise in our normal lives. And we get to meet people that could be our lifelong friends, only to possibly shoot them shortly after. But all of this comes down to games are just the best platform for creativity and new experiences. And our semi-final category tonight, it is the best creative achievement of the year 2023. And please invite to the stage Joni Lappalainen and Daniel Fischer from the Finnish Games Association Board of Directors to tell you more.
Are you feeling creative? Ootteko te kreatiiveja? Ha! Creative Achievement of the Year, vuoden luova suoritus, on, niin kuin Teemu sanoi, yksi meidänkin lempparikategorioita. Tässä on aika laaja kenttä ja aina oikeastaan yllättää, mitä kaikkea te olette keksinyt.
So the creativity takes a whole different role when you're a small team. But even so, when you're a one-person act. Now let's take a scenario that it's a cold fall evening and you learn that you don't want to work with the game engine that you were working on, and you decide to change it during mid-production while being a solo dev. That leads us to the best creative achievement of the year, because that doesn't only take a lot of effort, it takes a tremendous amount of creativity. So, the best creative achievement of the year Road to Vostok.
Hello and good evening to everybody. My name is Antti Leinonen. I'm the founder and solo developer of Road to Vostok. For those who haven't heard about this project before, Road to Vostok is indeed one-man game project. It's a hardcore survival game set in a post-apocalyptic border zone in Finland. Before I started making this game, I was actually an active army lieutenant in the Finnish Defense Forces, but I decided to resign from that career in order to pursue this game dev industry. A little over a year ago, I released a small demo about this game. That demo quickly gathered over 500,000 players, became one of the most wishlisted games on Steam, and I've been doing this game full-time since that. I'm really honored to have this award. Thank you, and have a great rest of the evening.
Truly impressive. And, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our evening's main dish. Many games enter, but there can only be one winner. We are obviously talking about next giving out the Finnish Game of the Year 2023. Are you ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. But there's no time for second guessing because we're going to do this right now. So bring back Joni, bring back Daniel to give out the Finnish Game of the Year.
We're back.
Ja älkää olko huolissaan, tää loppuu kohta. Me ei tulla enää uudestaan stagelle tämän jälkeen Danielin kanssa. Ja mä toivon tosiaan pelin kehittäjien puolesta, että kaikki on nauttinut tähän asti illasta, mutta etenkin, että tämän kaiken jälkeen sitä nautitaan myös loppuun asti. Mutta nyt on tullut aika palkita vuoden peli vuodelle 2023. Ja kuten muinakin vuosina, te Suomen pelinkehittäjät ry:n jäsenet olette äänestäneet vuoden peliä. Ja tänä vuonna tämä järjestely, mitä meillä täällä on, ei ole ainut muutos. Vai mitä, Daniel?
Yes. So in previous years we have had separate categories for small and big screens. And while the screen is still small, but we felt that the power has grown. Over the years, small screen games have gotten bigger and more ambitious, and throw in the multi-platform into the mix, and the categorization gets quite murky. So we felt that it's time to level the playing field, to leave only one gold master category, the Finnish Game of the Year. There's quite a few nominees because of this change, but the nominees are
truth's coming out of the closet already.
In the end, we are responsible for our own actions.
Guys, they're just trying to scare us. He's the villain, trust me.
Just like the saying goes, a nice place for nasty things.
They have my children. Lady Sunny, that cursed monster!
And what's stopping me from firing an arrow through your lying face?
Will you lead your house to glory and restore Calderia to its former grandeur? Or will you fall victim to the same ambitions that condemned it?
Ten nominees, but there can only be one Finnish Game of the Year. This year, it is. Yes, the drum roll, please. Yeah, I was missing this year. Finnish Game of the Year is Remedy Entertainment Alan Wake 2!
This was a ritual. A page of text written with a typewriter. Someone's been watching us.
Thank you very much. This is a great honor. In some of the difficult moments during the development of the game, our COO, Christopher Schmitz, used to say to us that you will figure this out, and before you know it, you will be standing on a stage accepting some awards and saying that it was a breeze. The intent was good, but he used to say it so often in the end that it started to become slightly irritating in the end. Anyway, here we are now, but it was not a breeze, and we are only here because of the huge amount of passion, dedication, and hard work that went into the game by a lot of people, including the Alan Wake 2 development team, our Northlight engine team, and a lot of other people at Remedy. So this goes to all of you. Thank you very much. And I also want to thank our publisher, Epic Games Publishing, for believing in us and being an excellent partner to work with. Hector, Nico, Brandon, many others, thank you. And Chris, I hope you are watching. I want to specifically dedicate a small piece of this, especially to you. Thank you.
Kiitos paljon. Kotona ollaan. Thank you very much. This means a lot because this is home and it has a special meaning. It has a special meaning also because Alan Wake 2 has a lot of Finnish culture in it. It just felt like this is the right time to do it. We've been playing around with the idea in our past games, but we wanted to go big with this one. So we have really top-line actors, we have characters with Finnish backgrounds, we have a location that has Finnish heritage, we have Finnish folklore, quirky humor, music in it. And for a big game with a global audience, I think this is exceptional. Finnish culture for us, it's something of our own, and it is a strength. And for the outside world, it is something exciting, exotic, and fresh. So, thank you.
Let's get a proper photo in. Use the whole stage. Come, team, up front. Game of the Year, everybody! Amazing, amazing work, and such a good lineup. So with this, our official program is coming to an end, but the evening will continue. Because, as we all know, getting awards is fun, but it's not about the awards. Awards are a fun way to keep a score among friends. And it really is the friends you make along the way. Because now, in addition to getting an award, you have all these friends to buy you free drinks the whole evening and compliment you on the amazing job that you did. That's what we're here for. And we will have this space for ourselves until the doors close at around 11. But before that, the bars are open. There will be food being served shortly. And people, before I go, I've got a request for you. It's time to sharpen up. Because we're going to do this one more time. And we're going to do this properly. Please join me with an earth-shattering, building-destroying amount of applause for all of tonight's winners right now, and all of the nominees, and all of the people working in the companies shipping games this past year, all of the support staff, all of tonight's organizers, Neogames, pelinkehittäjät, Tapaus, all of tonight's sponsors, and the list it's so long. It's gonna be Colossal Order, Supercell, Dreamloop, Fingers of, keep it coming, Housemarque, Hype, Metacore, Next Games, Red Links, Remedy, Small Giant, and Metaplay. And to all of the educators, all of the public office workers, all of the communities, non-profits, and volunteers, for the hundreds of people who make the community what it is. Hear this applause and know that we see you, we appreciate you. Thank you for what you do. So thank you for joining us tonight. It's time for me to bow out. Enjoy your evening. Cheers.